Hey, I'm Austin with Just Row, and this is the quick guide to learning how to row. If you're sitting down for a warm-up at the gym or you want to try the rowing machine for the first time. So first thing you want to do is you want to adjust your foot plates. You don't want to blindly just strap your feet in. You want to try to strap your feet in as low as comfortably possible. So essentially just lifting up the tabs here and moving these to sit your feet as low as you can comfortably. Ideally, the strap should be going across the bottom of your big toe. And the reason why we do that is that when our feet are sitting as low as comfortably possible, it brings our legs down, making it easier to lean into the front when we take our rowing strokes. Now, before you strap your feet in, once you've adjusted your foot plates, take the damper setting here on the side and just bring that dial somewhere in the middle. In general, the resistance we feel from rowing is based on how hard we row, not really determined too much on where this is positioned. So at least if it's your first time, just set it somewhere in the middle. Somewhere between 3, 4, and 5 should work for most rowers. You're gonna grip your handle, and when you row, try to row with your hands as wide as you can on the handle and with your thumbs underneath. This allows us to use our back muscles rather than over-engage our forearms. The main sequence with rowing is to push our legs, swing our body, and pull our arms. So we want to avoid leaning and pulling, but thinking instead about a leg push, a body swing, and an arm pull to finish. On the way out, instead of being a robot with arms out, leaning and bending, try to think about relaxing your arms down and over your legs. Handle passes the knees, bend, lean, push, swing, pull. Relax the arms, pass the knees, bend, lean, push, swing, pull. At the front of the rowing stroke, focus on getting your shoulders in front of your hips. Your heels might lift or they might stay flat, but as long as you have this torso angle, you're set up for a good push, swing, and pull. As you pull in, pull the handle right below the chest or right below the bra strap. Pulling into the stomach shortens your stroke. Pulling into the neck overuses your neck and your trap muscles. You'll get the most out of the experience when you focus on prioritizing the torso lean forward to 11 o'clock and the torso swing back to 1 o'clock. At the front of the stroke, try to keep your hands lifted high rather than low because the chain is always going to want to snap up into a lifted position. So as you pass your knees and come up to take the stroke, slowly lift your hands and try not to just swoop them at the very end. Now, to create more resistance, all you have to do is drive back harder, to push your legs harder, to swing harder, to pull harder. As far as a stroke rate goes, for most workouts, somewhere between 20 and 24 strokes per minute allows you to get your heart rate up and to really get the aerobic benefits of rowing. And that is how you use the rowing machine.